Hello. Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I hope all is well. Everyone is great. This is 24 to 36 hours worth of energy, things you might see, hear, or feel over the next. Jeez. Okay, sorry about that. Things you might experience. And what else? Oh, from when you watch it, not from when it's uploaded. I think that's it. I got a song in my head. It's kind of been just sitting there. So I don't know what that is or what that's for, but it has to do with sunshine, so that's good. Hey, Christine, welcome in. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Angels and guides, those are the highest good, please, with the messages. Oop, I got a remote on my table. Okay. All right. Let's see. Angels and guides, those are the highest good, please, with the messages. Bright Mother, initiation, and the Soulless. Huh? Wow. Feels like that. So you've got, well, she's not looking this way, but in both these images here with the Bright Mother, that's the Empress in this deck. And there's loyalty at the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like you're looking at something, and even here for the moving forward, you're looking this way. Then you got the initiation, something going to the next level, which is also with Layers of the Shadows, which is, as you can see, being shot out of something, going forth. And then you've got Solace, which is masculine energy and changes the mind. It's changing something. This person's trying to have discernment. Okay. Tell me about what this is. Clock. I'm hearing the hickory dickory dock. The clock ran, or what? The clock ran up the clock. The mouse ran up the clock. Hickory dickory dock. This man is trying to, because you got the masculine with the chest. And it's coming with the curtain call. It's like now is the time to, wow, with judgment and the team partnership. It's riding together on this bike. It's aligned. Harmony. What? I mean, it feels like saying, things like equality and all, but it's an alliance. False start. There's a block. The moon. Wow. It's kind of like this person, this masculine here. I don't know. I don't even know if you're paying attention because you're looking in a different direction. And you're busy. Like there's lots of people around in both these cards. There's lots of people. And you're just busy. Feels like you're busy. It almost feels like the time has come to. Hey, Jean, welcome in. It feels like it's time. It's time for something. And this masculine here is trying to strategize something, but it doesn't take off. It feels like it's not going to take off, and it's got to develop over some time before it can actually get going, is what it's feeling like to me. But you're not even paying attention. Tell me about this dynamic here. The Six of Pentacles. It really feels like this one here, it doesn't even have a care in the world about nothing. Yeah, you're just working. You are putting into what works for you. That's why you're just kind of like, okay, you're not paying attention to this one. Okay, so what's going on with the dynamic with that one? Disappointed. Wow, Four of Cups, or Five of Cups, Four of Cups, the Star. They want to heal a situation, an apology. Four of Swords. This feels like, you know, they've been blocking you off, or, wow, that is hot. They haven't been doing anything, and it feels like they're just disappointed. And so they want to heal something and reach out and apologize. So it feels like I want to put something to rest once and for all. But you're not even paying attention to it. It feels like the truth is that's too much of a burden anyway. Like you don't really care. This King of Swords is juggling balance of a title in his 10 of Cups. But the reason being, okay, so side note, it feels like, side note, and then you get the 9 of Cups too right there. The reason why this masculine is kind of going through all of that is because he is, yeah, and then you got the Magician here too with the Ace of Wands. Well, he's running. Sorry. I'm glad I heard that before I said it out of my mouth. It feels like, oh my God, what was it? What was that song again? It's like driving through town or something like that or whatever. But he's just, it's a player energy. It's in and out energy. The top of my head is just itching like crazy. Like it's just, And then you got the Magician with the Ace of Wands. I mean, he's trying to like manifest. You're trying to manifest. Okay, I get it. You, the feminine in this, is just trying to manifest things that work for her. And it's like the masculine over here that he's disappointed. But it's because how are you going to appreciate something if you are running all over juggling what it is that you're looking for? Like, how are you going to fully actually appreciate it if you're running around and trying to hold on because you don't want to like let go of certain things? It's just what that feels like. Ace of Cups. There are a lot of aces here. That's been coming out lately. Why do I always feel stumped? I'm not stumped. It's just, what is this? The Mother Lode with the roses. Well, and the Friends. Shooting Star. Quick action. Stalemate. This is funny. Somebody in the Magnets. This is somebody who is sitting there. It's somebody, like, it's a friend. And it's like they are quick to action. Then they stop. And then the magnet comes where it's like pulled back again. And the fireworks. Passion. Why would you have passion with... There's 3 cards here that say passion in them. Letting something... It's developing. So, for whatever reason, this feels like this is a friend who's annoyed because I'm not supposed to look at her like that. I'm not supposed to feel that. But this person feels like passion towards you. And they get annoyed. I mean, it's the cat. And it's kind of like, I don't want it to go that way. And then you get the fireworks again with the guidance. They can't help it. But I mean, again, if you look at this bright mother here, she's hot. They might like your butt. They probably like your butt. I'm sorry. Wow. And they want to come in and like feel brave. That's passionate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 cards here that talk about passion or passionate. This person feels strong towards you. So it's like it's speak now or never speak. That's what it feels like. Wild card. This person just trust your inner knowing, because you know this person, they do this. This is what they do. They're a wild card. Oh, right. Oh, that did not come on camera, but all my cards just fell. Half of them. But it's the boomerang. The boomerang, meaning that this has happened before. That's my whole point of what I was saying. And sap, which is resources. Wow. And the universe is trying to make you go forward. They're trying to show you your path. So it feels like stay steady, keep doing what you're doing, because this person over here, this masculine, for whatever reason, it feels like they're chasing after the essence of something. And you're just, it feels like you're radiating or something. Somehow something's being pushed out to this person and it's like radiating to them. So now here they come, coming back around. What happens with this masculine, with her? What's the actual action that happens here? Because like I said, you're not paying attention. So what actually happens here? The communication, 8 of Wands. They communicate. I'm hearing bullseye. High Priestess. 4 of Wands. The Star. It's like you can feel like there's like, it's weird, but it does feel like that. It's like almost when you're talking to this person, like through text or whatever it is, this is just like messages back and forth to each other. And you can get this feeling in your intuition. It feels like something about coming over. It's the house. The Lovers. And embrace. This masculine here, because I see in the Emperor with the 7 of Cups, he confuses you. You know that. This person confuses you. What's the 4 of Wands? It definitely feels like coming over. It feels like a house to me. Yeah, see, it's your friend. They're going through a rough time. You got the friends. Being a supportive friend. This person needs you. Red flag. It's on the internet. You're just talking to this person. The beginning. Yeah, then it feels like unexpectedly this man. Feels like wanting to come and fix something. If you have something that needs to be fixed, it's almost like this masculine is like, oh, I can come and do that for you. I can come and fix that. Or I can. Really? Yeah, it's the light bulb. Then they get a idea. Oh, wait, that's not what the card fell on the floor, which was the light bulb. They get the idea. And it feels like it's a peace rose, it's a peace offering. Like I can come and do that. And it's like you can tell, you know, you're listening to your intuition on this, you know. The white feather. Yes. Reconciliation, yes. The answer is yes. The message. Yeah, you get the message. It feels like see through what it is that they're. It feels like somebody's like texting or something, and they're like kind of putting it down in like code or whatever, and it's like see through what it is that they're saying. Pay attention a little bit more to what, like read between the lines, is what that feels like. So you will be texting this person, and you may or may not let them over. It feels like, you know, it'll be different for everyone, but it just feels like, yeah, you just, I don't know. Just feels like, okay. It just feels very simple, like, okay, type of thing. All right. Moving on. It's very strange when I do these and I have my chair moved back some, my cards like to fall on the floor. But then if I don't have my chair back, it feels like I'm sitting like on top of the table. It's very strange. Need to adjust it. Anywho. Okay. After that, what happens next? What else can we expect? Next 24 hours. 36. Oh man. Sorry, I have my hair out and it's itching my face. So I keep shuffling. Okay, so here's some honesty about something you're hoping for. It feels like bloop, and something pops in your hands. This paper. Friends and going slow. The journey. Okay. I'm just getting the feel of what is happening here. I keep feeling like I want to keep moving the cards, which why I don't know. But you have this one like lifting someone up. Okay, I gotta close my door. The wind keeps opening it and closing it. And it keeps me think that somebody's on the other side of that door and there isn't. Okay. So, what is this? Because it's like she's looking at something in her hand, but then what's sticking out to me, this feels like being honest with yourself about what it is that you're hoping for. Then you got the friends here with this pipe. You might be talking to your friends about a Piper type character. Worlds, the feather. What is this? A happy new beginning, a judgment, and a strategy, and the win. It feels like trying to win at something. Wheel of Fortune. But you're assessing a situation. You might be just assessing something with your friends, talking, and you're talking about it. It feels like the Piper character because they move so slow. Because you got Gilo the slow. It's like circles of time. It's like somebody sitting there watching and waiting for a pot of water to boil is what the energy feels like around this one. And then you got the journeyman here. This person is just kind of like trying to go and do something. A knapsack. What? This person's slow. So it feels like, am I deceiving myself? Or am I, this one's not going to do anything? And what's going on with the Piper? Besides him just moving as slow as a snail or a turtle. They show up. What? You got the doorbell. But then you got the false start. Oh, you guys, I didn't even see that. So these cards felt like this, and the doorbell was this way. So as I put this one here on them, and then I go to move this, and I'm thinking it's the island and just the false start. It's the only two cards. These are the only two cards that I'm seeing right away after I moved them. And I was going to go off on this whole thing like, oh, yeah, well, they were going to come, but then something happened and it was a false start. But then after I get under these two cards, which is like layers, you get the Autumn Kara with the spilled milk. There's love here. Okay, what's the point of this? What is this? Because it's like wanting to get something. They want to show up. They want to get something to happen, but something keeps, accidents happen. That's like the biggest thing I keep looking at on that card. Something keeps happening. Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. Very quickly. It feels like out of nowhere this wish gets granted. Something's hidden. It almost feels like the Piper is getting so frustrated because they have to move slow. And then you get the King of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. It's like they are... The reason why they're going so slow, and the Six of Swords. Something from the past, a past relationship. It feels like yada, yada, yada. But then they're going to come forward and tell a truth or apology about something. But it feels like they're just waiting. And they're not realizing you don't have to wait so long. But the reason why they're waiting so long is because they're in their head. It feels like trying to, like, I don't know, make something perfect. It's almost like okay, so here's kind of what I'm getting. They want to go and get flowers, right? But they know what your flowers are. So they go to the flower shop to get your flowers, and oh, they just sold the last bundle of those flowers. So instead of them just going and getting a different bundle of flowers, they take it as like a sign, like, okay, I should wait, but not understanding that now you're making the feminine believe and think either one, she was friend zoned, or two, there's no hope here for you, because it's like that constantly is going on and happening. And it's like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, it doesn't, it's sweet though. It feels sweet. Like this masculine wants to be really sweet, but it's like, come on already. But he's blocking himself. Yeah, see, completely blocking himself. You got the mountain with the ostrich trap where it's like you're completely aloof. You just change it. You get the death card. It's like, come on. It's funny. That, yeah, he's making it way more complicated than what it needs to be. Because you get the yarn. It's like, come on, change it. He wants whatever it is that you're wanting. You get the bedroom with the magnets and the static. I was going to say status. There might be a little static going on with the magnets here. But this person wants it too. So I don't know what to even say about this masculine, because I mean, they're a Piper. It's like, you can just, come on, justice. Feels like justice will be served. Wow, with the rings, you don't know it yet, but it feels like, yeah, I mean, I would say within like the next 2 weeks, something's going to happen. It feels like something's going to happen as far as the form of like an agreement or a promise, or partnership, something like that's going to happen because you got the rings with justice. This doesn't mean you're going to run off and get married to this person. It just feels like something's going to go down in the bedroom. Yeah. If this person can, yeah, it feels like get out of his own way. The Ace of Cups. Oh, it's cute. And then I just split the deck and it's the Six of Cups. This person might say those words, but it could be, wow, and then you got the house. So it might be something like, oh, I love your house, or, oh, I love the way you do that, or something like that. Or they might quite literally say, I love you. And yeah, they just say something like that. I love something. I love the way you look tonight. Something, I don't know. This person might have hand tattoos or a neck tattoo. Something. They're looking. I'm not liking, wow, and then you get the Ace of Coins. I'm looking at the way this page is looking, though. His eye is like side-eyeing. So that's kind of, wow, and I literally just, you can't see it. I split the deck in, you get the Ace of Wands page, but then you got the Three of Cups. I don't know. That might be what's kind of, if this person is a friend of yours, they might be hesitant just because they don't want to ruin the friendship. But it more so feels like you're talking to friends about it. And they want it. Long story short, they want it just as much as you do. And that's 3 aces again. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Okay. So basically, you're probably talking to your friends about a boy in this time frame. And they're getting the courage. The Piper's getting the courage to come. It feels like things just keep happening. That life keeps happening, basically, before they can show up and ring your doorbell. Okay. Alrighty. It feels like, and eventually it leads to the bedroom, just so you're aware. All right. Overnight to the morning. What else? Ooh. I'm sorry. I heard. I'm down for it. Oh no, it's the Piper again. No, it didn't come out. So hold on. No. Okay, I need to calm down because that made me excited. And now my cards want to fall out of my deck. You've got somebody's being impulsive, this friend, and then you just jump into action. What is this? It was just hasty. Okay, what is this? Courage. Fairy godmother. It's a lot of energy here with the Roar and a connection. You might have seen a connection coming in your dreams. Oh, right. This is, okay, yeah. So I said overnight. You could wake up from a dream and be like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to go do this thing. It feels like a thing. Death and healing. Okay, what is this? What is this here? It literally does feel like that, though. It like makes somebody like want to jump into action. What is this all about? Okay, you got the thoughts. I told you I'm down for the adventure. Other side of it, but you're still, because it's a friend of yours. That's what I want to say. It's like you have a friend who's like, whatever reason, whatever's going on with this friend. It's kind of like it's kind of like, because I'm seeing this meme of this best friend writes to her friend and says, I need you, show up in a disguise. And then you get these two people going across the yard or and bring back up. And it's these two people in like these Toy Story costumes or something. And you can see it on the camera. They're running across the yard like that. It feels something like that, where it's like a friend is like, hey, show up. And you're just like, okay, already, I'll be there. 7 o'clock sound good? Strength. And the tree. This is a strongly rooted thing. This is like, these are your friends. You're strongly rooted to them, your crew. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. This is your crew. And if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. I don't know what this is. It's a lot of energy. Wow. So your crew shows up. Because this could be, I don't know. I have no idea what this is. It's funny, but it's kind of like, I don't know. What's the woman? There's a woman that's needing balance here. And gets, yeah, she's stressed out. Light bulb. Making stable changes. The tools. She needs her backup. If it legitimately feels like I need my backup. So I'm calling in my backup crew. And you show up. Yeah, see, look. And then there's repair that's done. Okay, and the tree again. This is it doesn't feel like all willy-nilly. This feels like this is your backup here, your crew. Okay, what's going on? What's happening here? What is happening here with this feminine? The Lovers. 10 of Pentacles. Oh. It feels like you were left home alone. And like you could be in a sad place. This could be you had plans. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. 6 of Cups. What is this? Because it doesn't look bad. Oh, so, okay. It feels like somebody is going through something where a feminine had somebody over. And then they were left by themselves. Seems like everything was going good. But then you got 5 of Wands. Oh, wow. Then at the bottom, you get the Knight, Ace of Wands, and Judgment. It's like, why did it just feels like getting a big sisterly hug or something like that. Needing your girls or something. Because it feels like, why did I do that again? That's what it feels like. I'm thinking this time, thinking this time they were going to reciprocate. This is a King of Cups that left somebody in their head. Oh, no. It just feels like one of your friends puts out like an SOS. Like, help me. And you do. You go to their aid. Whether if it's you like physically go over there or you talk to this person. 10 of Cups. Chariot. You do because this person's like family. Yeah, and then you got the Queen of Swords. You're the logical one in the group. And then you got the Queen of Wands. That's kind of like, yeah, let's go and let's set fire to it. But then you got the it's like if something happens, this one, okay, the Queen of Swords has to come because she's the one who's logic. She has a mouth. Yes, she says the things that should be said in different ways. But then you've got the Queen of Wands. That's like, let's go and set the house on fire. Let's go and do this and let's go and do that. It's funny. So you might, it could be a three-way conversation. I don't know. Or just it's a woman with two friends is what it really feels like. And I don't know. It's funny. It ends up feeling funny, and that might be why it's like why I'm laughing. It could be relevant because after it all, you guys just sit there and get going, laugh, and drink some wine. I don't know. I have no idea, but it feels like you don't even hesitate. You just, it feels like man down, or sister down. Let's go. We gotta go and do recoil or whatever. Is that even a word? Recoil? I don't know. It's like we gotta go and just go help. And it's funny when these two, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, comes because it's like you guys are all great friends, but you have one that's really extremely like, no, we got to do it logically. We got to do it by this way and that way, and can probably get some things done, like doing something from a mental stance, like the being strategic and planning. And then you got the other one that's going to just set it all on fire. I can just see somebody going and grabbing gaskets. We don't do that. We're not going to promote that or encourage that. But it's funny. It's so funny, but it's not. And I think that's probably what the point is because this happens and it ends up making the one who was like in distress at first and that was just all in her head about this boy laugh. And I think that's what it is. You just get a kick out of it because it's hilarious. It turns out to be hilarious is what the energy feels like. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay. Was that the last? Well, anything else we need to know during this time frame? Anything else? That was funny. Okay, we're calm down. Okay. Anything else we need to know? Oh, look at there. It does change. Wow, with communication. You got the transformation, the glowy, which the heart, what? Love given is love received, and then the communication. Nope, not taking those. And a pattern's broken. Wow, see, you got the pattern that's broken, and then you got Mickle the Muckle, which is I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love that is all mine. Oh, intuition. It's gonna be fine. A pattern was just broken. It's good. Wow. And then I split the deck and it's the Piper. Yeah, I don't know about this Piper character today. But I guess, by tomorrow or after this, goes through. Well, no, definitely. I almost said Bethany. I don't know if that's relevant. But your tune with this Piper changes. Maybe they finally show up and they actually, that could be it. By then, the Piper figures it out and the Piper, comes to the house and gets the fire burning. I don't know. They put in some effort, is what it feels like. The Piper puts in effort for however they do it. Wow. Yeah, it feels like they throw out the rule books and they're just like, I'm in it, and I just see the man card again. Yeah, you're for it. 50-50. And then the Knight. Wow. It feels like now I can go places. It feels like it's something that's been built up and built up and built up. Like a pipe's been clogged and somebody comes and clears it out and the pressure's released and now it transforms everything. And it's like, hey, now I can ride in on my nice shiny horse, waving a flag like, yes, it was all, it was worth it. Wow. Justice is restored. Wow. And then look at that. All I did, you repaired the woman. So by the time we come back, The woman has been repaired. You got two balance cards with the woman and the tree and the repairman. For whatever it is, it could be, like literally, quite literally, there's a pipe that person needs to be fixed. I don't know. So, okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. This was a silly one towards the end. And I will try and come back on in a little to do questions. So I'll get with my mod and see what's going on. Until then, thank you so much for joining us today, and I will see you guys probably later on. All right, bye, guys.